In a world where survival has replaced hope and grief has become the only constant, The Last of Us continues to walk that thin line between justice and revenge, between humanity and brutality. Episode 5 of Season 2 doesn't just push the story forward. It drags Ellie, Dina, and everyone around them deeper into the spiral of loss, choices, and consequences. And the ending? It cuts like a knife. The episode opens not in the present, but in a memory steeped in trauma. We're back at WLF headquarters, where Sergeant Elise Park is reeling from the unthinkable. Her son, Leon, locked himself in a spore-infested hospital basement, choosing death to stop an infection no one saw coming. Cordyceps have gone airborne, and Elise knows the truth is more dangerous than the disease itself. Hanrahan wants to bury the news, to keep the wolves from falling apart before their war with the Seraphites begins. But this moment isn't just a tragedy, it's a stark reminder. In The Last of Us, nobody is spared from grief. No one escapes the consequences. Elise's pain sets the tone for everything that follows. It's the kind of loss that doesn't bring people together, it tears them apart. Meanwhile, Ellie and Dina's journey leads them to a once grand, now decaying theater. A place that's lost its soul, just like Ellie. You can see it in her eyes, her light, long buried under pain. What's driving her? Revenge? Guilt? Love? Probably all of the above. Dina is more than just a companion. She's a mirror to Ellie. She's been hardened by her own childhood loss, watching her family murdered when she was just 8. She understands Ellie because, in some deep and devastating way, she is Ellie. That's what makes this bond so fragile and powerful. Their plan is reckless. Their love is desperate. But neither of them can walk away from what's coming. Ellie and Dina find temporary cover in a building the wolves don't patrol. That's the first red flag. The second? They're not dealing with clickers, they're stalkers.
Fast. Silent.
Intelligent. When the stalkers attack, they're forced to use their guns, blowing their cover. It all spirals fast. And then, like a ghost from their past, Jesse shows up. He's followed their trail with Tommy, and just in time, he pulls them out of the fire. But the real danger hasn't even arrived yet. Because what keeps the wolves out of that area isn't the infected. It's the Seraphites, also known as the Scars. And their method of communication? Bone-chilling whistles. They're watching, waiting. And when they strike, it's brutal. Dina takes an arrow. Jesse tries to hold things together. But Ellie?
She's already gone.
Into the storm. Ellie's path leads her to the hospital. Inside is Nora, one of Abby's closest allies. Nora knows exactly who Ellie is and exactly what she wants. She runs, but it's futile. Ellie chases her into the place that haunts Elise's memories, the basement overrun by airborne cordyceps. Nora realizes too late that there's no way out. Ellie's immune, but she isn't. And yet, even facing death, Nora won't give up Abby's location. She clings to her belief that Joel got what he deserved. That Ellie, if she knew everything, would understand. But Ellie does know. And that's what makes this moment so harrowing. Because what she does next isn't about information. It's about rage. Ellie beats a dying woman, not because she has to, but because she wants to. Because the pain inside her demands it. Just like Joel. Just like Abby. It's a cycle. And now Ellie's in it, knee-deep in blood. This is the moment that changes her. Not the infection. Not Joel's death. This. Ellie chooses violence. She chooses to pass her pain on. And maybe that's what The Last of Us has always been about. Not just survival, but what we become when we're surviving. Nora believed Abby's vengeance was justice. Ellie believes the same now. But belief doesn't make it right. And it won't bring peace. It's hard to say who's worse anymore. Because in this war, there are no good people. Just broken ones, clinging to what little they. And then that final cut. A flashback. Ellie young again.
Smiling.
Sitting beside Joel. That tiny, precious moment. Before the pain. Before the lies. Before the fireflies and hospitals and blood-stained hands. Maybe it's just a reminder. That once, Ellie was just a girl. Once, Joel was just a dad trying to protect her. That before revenge, there was love. And maybe that's the most tragic part of all, how far she's fallen from that smile. We don't know yet if that scene is a memory, a dream, or something more. But we do know this. Ellie's story is no longer about who she was. It's about who she's becoming. And by the looks of it, she's becoming someone very dangerous. As the credits roll, we're left to ask ourselves the same question every character in this world faces. How much of your soul are you willing to lose just to feel whole again? Thanks for watching. If you felt this ending like we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, no one stays innocent in The Last of Us.